Oh. I must have missed my train. Hello, everyone, and welcome back once again to Gary's Mod. And today, the map we're going to be exploring is Haunted Train Station. Somebody on the Discord suggested this, and from the title and the thumbnail, I assumed it would be a horror map, but the workshop page bills it as an exploration map, so I guess we'll treat it as such until proven otherwise. And now the story of this, as we just witnessed, is that we have fallen asleep on the platform and missed our train. And now it seems that not only is there no one on the platform, there's no one around, period. Oh, the red glow from that tower on the horizon, like some kind of ominous lighthouse heralding the arrival of the end of the world or something. Maybe somebody in the office? No, nobody here at all. Well, I guess that means I'm free to become a conductor, right? Start operating the controls? No? I don't want to start walking the tracks through these tunnels, which, by the way, what even is the purpose of these tunnels? Only a very short length. And how could a train come through here anyway with these beds parked right on the rails? Maybe we could try that tower, or maybe that building over there. In that window on the middle left, it kind of looks like there might be somebody there, but it's so blurry at this distance. Oh no, wait, that right there too, that looks like there's somebody peering around the corner. I can't tell if that's just stains on the wall behind, though. Okay, one last chance for somebody to be in one of these rooms. No. And no. Looks like some kind of maintenance area, but this isn't what we want right now. We've got to find somebody who knows what's going on. Oh, there's another platform right on this side. Maybe from up here we can get a better view. Ooh, clipped stairs. Always have to appreciate. It seems the sun is rising. But there's still some more time until the morning sun makes this place a little bit less eerie. Although, in a situation like this, I'm not sure anything could. Man, I feel like trains at night, and the platforms as well, are the kind of pinnacle of creepy and comfy, aren't they? I mean, it's a mode of transportation where you have that hypnosis that you get from driving, of watching the scenery go by, but with none of the responsibility of actually keeping yourself alive while you do it. I've thought about taking the train at night just for giggles, but, you know, the LIRR ain't the cheapest thing. Have to walk through the tunnel. These short spans like this, these are the kind of things that kids come up with stories about. That if you walk through at night without a flashlight, you'll encounter some legendary figure! Good timing, guys! Jeez. Okay, does have horror elements. Does have horror elements, establishing that early on. Good to know. Hanging out right in the middle. Are they sheltering from emissions? I've got to get myself out of stalker mode if I'm to take this the right way. What is it about the imagery of train platforms themselves? Just the glow from the overhead lights, usually in the middle of nowhere, with darkness all around, and maybe just one tired passenger letting his head rest on one of the benches. I guess in this case, that was me. Now, I could have sworn I saw somebody in one of these windows before. Again, I don't know if that's just a smudge on the inside of the wall, but doesn't seem like we really have all that much choice. Let's just hop the divider and see what's going on up here. I have no idea what this building is meant to be. Maybe some kind of administration office for this train station? Oh, we could have taken a ladder up there as well. We'll have to go back and explore that. Oh, what a dark stairwell. Do you hear that? There's something going on here. I just heard something break, and I heard like whimpering or whispering before. Will something happen if we pick this up? Now we're gonna get that flashlight bug. But that's fine, I don't mind a brighter flashlight. Maybe somebody's lost their luggage. Did something come out of the crate? Is that what we're meant to understand? I don't like this at all. There's a little bit of a pond back here. Now, as much as I am dreading the idea, let's get up these stairs. This is sort of reminding me of Grainwind Incident 77. See anything new from the breezeway? No, but it looks like we can take those doors outside. Only one, huh? But there's still other levels we can ascend. Gotta remember that. I can still just very faintly on the wind hear distant trains. I must not be entirely alone in the world, right? Well, I mean, I know I'm not entirely alone. Now, what is that weird structure? Oh, that's the crossover way. The one that we climbed before. Seems like some unnecessarily thick supports for it, though. Is this roof access? Oh, we can't... Oh, there we go. And now, like a moth, I'm drawn to light. And those towers seem like our next best bet. Is there anything else we can see while we're up here? Because this is an excellent opportunity to figure out what's out here. Oh, not a whole lot, except for that building across the way. Yeah, 2 buildings over there. A warehouse and what looks like it might be a small office. But first, we've got to see those towers. I don't know why, but there's just something that's always appealed to me about the idea of falling asleep on a bus or a train and ending up somewhere new at night and having to explore to get out. I don't know, like, it would be spooky, but I also feel like it would be a lot of fun. I'm presuming I didn't get in any trouble for snooping around, which is what tends to happen more in the real world. Sleeping on a train seems cozy, too. I mean, a train is basically just, I don't know, a massage chair that you pay $20 to ride. Again, if that sounds crazy to you, welcome to the LIRR. I wonder if we could even climb these towers. It looks like there might be a ladder. Not that I really want to. But maybe we can see something up there. At least the lights are on in this place. But nothing interactable. Well, having missed my train, the only logical thing to do is put my life in extreme peril by climbing this tower. Make sure we have both hands for this, for immersion's sake. Look at how immersive this is. It's like I'm really climbing the ladder. Only we recycled the animation to save money. Oh, look at that pitch black expanse. And the sun just barely coming up over the mountains that surround us. Is there anywhere on Earth that actually looks like this? Oh wait, there is actually one other structure right down there. Okay, we'll probably see that last. Oh, and there's one on the other side of the tunnel that we would have seen if we had gone all the way through. Alright, I'm thinking the route we take now is we walk over there. Hello. Is that just a glitch, or is there a little black object in the road in front of that pole? Well, we'll have to investigate when we get down there, but it looks like we take the road over the bridge, stop at that little house, go into the warehouse, the smaller building, and then that thing right there, finally. No. There doesn't seem to be anything here now. I guess we cross over that haunted underpass. Over's better than under, given what we know. But man, why even build something like this? What's its purpose? You could accomplish the same thing with a very simple rail crossing. Let's just hop this and climb down the hill towards our first destination. I feel like working in one of these little train stations would be fun as well. You got this cozy little job, maybe your little camping TV on the table. And for the most part, since no traffic really comes through here, you just kind of doze off in your little building. Every once in a while, answer a radio call. That's the kind of job I feel like I would like. What's in here? What an ominous, slow creaking. Nothing bad can happen in here. I felt something load and I heard footsteps. Is there anything in the crate? By the way, the absolute leg strength to make that jump. But nothing else here. What if we try going through this side door? I don't like hearing footsteps and then looking out onto a black night. Alright, next door it is. And again. Let's have a peek inside first. I could have sworn I just saw movement, but I don't know. That could have just been the way the textures were moving by. I was trying to get up on my tiptoes, but it doesn't really translate to that much. Anything here? Something's moving around the sides. Something's moving around the sides. You saw that, right? It was only for a second, but... I haven't spawned in the safety Glock. Nothing here. And I'm a little bit reluctant to push it, to be honest. Well, let's walk through the dark grove of trees on the way over there. For a second, I almost thought that looked like a mummified corpse, that bottom of the tree. Lying across the roots. There's a fire on in the chimney. But no occupant. First we'll check the little outhouse out back. Come on. Nothing here? Oh, look, it's not even a real outhouse. It's a scam trying to have that folksy charm of a rural train station. What a lie. What about you? Surprisingly, nothing happening. Although it is nice to warm ourselves by the fire. Last thing left to do, really, is to take this ladder up here. Which I believe just takes us to the roof of the platform, yeah. And that should be about all there is to it, right? Huh. I was just getting ready to record the outro and I realized that the sink is on. And I'm not sure if it was before. Huh. But anyway, that was Haunted Train Station. And this scratched just such an itch for me. I would love to see if there's other maps like this and maybe even try making some myself, because this did something really cool where, yes, it is just a short atmospheric exploration map. Not too big, but it does contain some subtle scares. Things for you to run into as you're going through, and that just, to me, makes it perfect for this season. I think this map has the perfect combination of elements to achieve that creepy and comfy feeling. Right down to its very premise. I mean, all of us have this, I guess, anxiety about falling asleep and missing our train, finding ourselves stranded alone in the night. But at the same time, while traveling in an unfamiliar place is creepy, especially at night, we do kind of associate trains with comfort. I mean, like I said, it's a form of travel that allows you to kind of rest your head a little bit and doze off, especially since you're often traveling at the end of a long day. With nothing else to do and seemingly no trains coming, it invites us to explore the surrounding area. And as we do so, it kind of hits us with all the things we might expect to see, or all the things we might think we saw or heard in this situation. Shadows on the ceiling, did I really see them or not? I don't know, they're gone now. Did I really hear someone running around outside? I thought maybe I saw something past the window, but did I really? Was that sink on before? Meanwhile, we've got the distant sounds of trains, implying that there is something somewhere if only we look far enough, but do we really want a chance walking out into the night? I think most of us would rather just sit around for someone else to show up. Meanwhile, look at that. We can see just how far away from civilization we really are. But the sun is approaching. We know that we kind of have a choice here. We could go explore, look for someone, do the scary thing. Or we could just do the mildly unnerving thing. Sit around at the bench, wait around for an hour or two, someone's bound to show up. And soon, at the very least, the light will arrive and it'll be less terrifying to explore around. Yeah, but even then, now that we've got these ideas in our head, do we really want to sit here? Constantly glancing over into either tunnel? Thinking someone was just peering around this corner at us? Also, I didn't notice that little fence before. See, if I were in this situation, the whole time I was walking down here, I would feel like something's gonna ambush me around the corner, maybe something from within the tunnel. What this map is creepy instead of scary. The scares here aren't the main event, it's not a horror map. It's really just there to hammer home the already creepy atmosphere. To give you something to jump at and make you wonder what's going to be around the next corner. And in that way, it's not about the things you encounter. It's about the things you start to think you might encounter. Just like being alone at the train station at night. Well, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to give this map a try for yourself, that link will also be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. I'm kind of sad that I made it through this entire episode without referencing the Ghost Train episode of Hey Arnold.